Hello, this is going to be a video showing Anki, the app I'm currently in. I'll show its uses, why it's so popular, and how to use it. This is specifically used for Japanese, and I'm going to be showing the 3 decks I've found to be best. So I guess I'll cut ahead to once I have those downloaded, and I'll go through them. Okay, I'm back after installing the 3 decks. Now that I've done that, I'll quickly go over how you can install decks if you choose to use Anki. You just click on the plus, and you can get shared decks, or you can create your own. I chose to get shared decks, and because it's often used for things like languages, there's your own language tab, so I'll click Japanese. And now I just need to scroll through, find one I like. This also ties into the alphabet video I made yesterday or the day before. If you are unable to use Hiragana Pro or Katakana Pro, then like this, there are Anki decks that you can use for the alphabets as well. All you have to do is, once I've clicked on Japanese Hiragana, scroll down past it'll give you a sample, so you can just get a taste of what the deck is like, see if it suits what you want, and then you just click download and it will import it right into this homepage. But now that that's out of the way, these are the 3 that I recommend: Human Japanese, Japanese V2K, and a full study deck, which also goes over the alphabets, Hiragana and Katakana. And then Japan uses a JLPT system, which goes from 1 to 5, or N5 to N1, if you go from lowest to hardest. So N5 is the new Japanese, and it goes all the way up to N1, which I believe is passing high school. So this will teach you all the way from N5 to all the kanji, grammar, vocabulary you'll need to, I guess, get by. So you can start with, realistically, if it's your first time, you'd start with the alphabet, and then you could move to kanji N5. If you feel like it, you could do vocabulary N5. It splits it all up. So if you're stronger with kanji than vocabulary, like I am, then you could skip. I could maybe do N4 kanji and N5 grammar at the same time. And then, like it has radicals, which are it's a method used to kind of split a kanji up into lots of pictures in your mind to help you remember it easier. It'll help teach you that. And overall, this is the most, I guess, intricate. It's extensive. It's the most extensive deck that'll really just teach you everything, but it can be a bit overwhelming. But these other 2 are a lot less overwhelming, and they just feel nice and easy to use. Human Japanese, I'll click on this one. It tries to teach you in a very digestible way. I don't have audio on. But, so ask me what thanks is. I'd say arigato.
Arigato.
And it'll say, yeah, so I'll say that's easy. Cheers. Domo. So just, this is kind of how an Anki deck will work, I'd say. I know this one. and then I could go, oh, I don't know this one.
こんにちは。
Okay, I didn't know that one, so now I'll press again. And after I do John desu, America Jin desu, onamae wa desu, I think.
ジョンです。アメリカ人です。お名前は何ですか?
Nan desu ka. Yeah, sorry, I haven't done this in a while. Then I'd say, you know what, I did mess up desu ka, so I'll say hard. And after I skip through this one,
どうぞ
I'll just skip through two.
ありがとう。どうも。
And the ones that I
あ、こんにちは。
ask for
ジョン
again,
です。
I get back
マリコです。
like a lot quicker. Like the ones I said were easy. I haven't gotten since. And so that's kind of human Japanese. It will bring things into I guess a group. Like it'll teach you greetings, how to say your name first, and then it will go on to other areas. It'll teach you like a full area at a time. Like, I believe it teaches you the weather altogether instead of a lot of things will teach you a word, but it won't really teach you the words that surround it in the context. So you'll have kind of lots of islands of words without knowing exactly what they're like, how they work in their context, what goes around them. So it does very well for that. And before I go into this last one, you'll probably see the 20 blue on these. This one's 990. Each day it'll reset and you can change it if you want, but the standard is that there'll be 20 things for you to learn each day on the cards. If you feel like you can do more, you can just go into the settings of it and say, I want to do another 5, 10, 15, you know, however many more you want to do. And it'll also track how much you've learnt today, how much time you spent on each card. So it can just be really good for learning as much as you need. It starts off with 20 because if you get yourself trying to learn 60 things in a day, cramming too much in at once can kind of make you forget all of it. But obviously at the end of the day it's your choice. The last one that I'd recommend is Japanese V2K, which
ない。
it'll teach you words that, I believe the point of it is it'll teach you words that commonly come up in visual novels, anime, manga, all of that. And works similarly. So it's just no. They all kind of use this. So they've all got the, again, hard, good, easy. And they all use the flashcards just to, yeah. That's not what I meant to press. So that's kind of it for Anki, but I'd definitely recommend it. It's one of the most commonly used apps for learning languages. It's used for a lot of different learning things, like you might have seen with Art, Sciences and Trivia tab. Overall, I'd recommend it, and I'd recommend these 3 decks. Human Japanese was the first one I used for a lot of it. I definitely recommend it.